Hi everybody. Before I get started, I gotta do my face. Everybody asks about skincare routines. I don't got one. This is literally the only thing I've ever used on my face, like, since I was in high school. So, I just put some on the towel and I just do my face. Anyway, we're about to do my hair with me because I am over putting wigs on. And y'all about to get some word while I do my hair. So, just sit with me for a second, okay? Okay. So, hey everybody, join in. I have this. Hi everybody. And while I do my hair, we're going to talk about some topics that God has been speaking to me on for the last week. And I was just too tired to do. So, he was talking to me about Cain and Abel. Am I my brother's keeper? And he's been talking to me about Noah. So good morning. I am about to do my hair. Don't act like y'all new to this. Y'all already know the routine. Get in here and get some word. And dang, I should have bought the scissors. I'm struggling. Word, I'm gonna do my hair because I'm not putting on no more wigs today. I'm over it. I'm gonna do a hairstyle that's gonna last a little bit. Well, last until I get tired of it. So yeah, this is how this is about to go. And this is what it's supposed to be like, y'all. Just some regular crochets. Anyway, God has been talking to me about Cain and Abel. And you see that he's been talking to me about the true tithe offering and stuff. And it was the reason why Cain and Abel were where they were. And then Cain killed his brother Abel. And then God was talking to me about everyday life and how people can literally do the right thing, but they choose not to do the right thing. And he also gave Cain a second opportunity to go get the offering that he needed to get, but instead he chose to kill his brother instead of going back to get God the offering that he was supposed to get. Okay, so if you're new to this is a crochet. I don't know the name of this one. It say king twist and then a crochet needle. Anyway, I'm just going to be putting this in my head. And these ones are really tight for some reason. Anyway, Cain killed his brother Abel because of jealousy. And I believe, and this is what I think about some of your enemies. I believe they always have the opportunity to do the right thing, but they choose not to. They choose to hate you because they don't want to do the right thing. And how dare you do the right thing and they're choosing to do the wrong thing. How dare you do that? So, Cain and Abel were brothers. And they weren't the best of brothers. Abel was a good brother. Cain was not. Cain was hateful. He was hateful his whole life. He hated everything about his brother. And it just reminds me of, good morning, everybody. Good morning. It just reminds me of just a hater. Just everything you do, no matter if it's good or bad, they can't stand. They can't stand whether you do good or whether you do bad. They just don't like you. And nothing that you can do will make them like you. Absolutely nothing at all will make them like you. And that's the sad part about it. But you're not here to please people. You're not here to be part of the world. The world will never accept you. But anywho, could you imagine not liking your brother so much that you would actually take his life? And then you will bury him in the ground and act as if you don't know. And then when God comes to you and asks you, where's your brother? You say, am I my brother's keeper? Yeah. It just reminds me of people that you've been around, family members. And I've lived this life long enough to know family ain't family. Family sometimes can be worse than a stranger on the street. Family can sometimes do you worse than a stranger on the street. A stranger on the street will actually help you, and some of your family will actually massacre you and make sure they put all kind of posts and messages and everything up there because they don't want the world to see you, because they want the world to see them, but not you. How dare you get attention and they don't? How dare you get attention and they don't? What's so special about you and not them? And that's sad, and that's what we call family. But in this instance, Cain was his blood brother. Cain and Abel were blood brothers, and the family did this to him. His family Abel was minding his business, and they both brought up tithes and offerings to God. They both brought it out. Abel bought the best. Abel bought the best, not because he wanted to be show off, but he knew that God deserved the best. Cain was selfish. He was selfish. He had a hatred heart. He was jealous. He was envious. He was all of that. So he seen what his brother did, and he looked over at his little rations that he called himself having taken up to God, and God was like, I'm not accepting this. First of all, everybody ain't going to put up with y'all foolishness, and this is what people don't understand with family. And just coming from a black family, they always be like, oh, that's just how such and such is. That's just how such and such is. We ain't finna do this because such and such don't like that. No. Such and such need to get it together. Because the world ain't gonna care what such and such got going on. Nah, they need to make sure they got some decency. They just can't say what they want to say out their mouth and expect people not to say nothing back to them. Because they family. And they just they make barriers to protect these kind of people instead of actually telling them, no, you're wrong. You don't need to behave like that. I don't care if you are old. I don't care if you are the elder. You need to go heal those wounds that is making you lash out at your family and think that everybody finna sit here and put up with your foolishness. No, everybody ain't got to take your abuse. Everybody ain't got to take your abuse. You don't just say what you want to say out your mouth and then think everybody else go sit here and put up with that foolishness that you got going on. That isn't how you are. You need to go heal. There's some stuff festering inside of you that make you think that everybody is your punching bag and that you got to defend yourself against your very family. And we ain't doing nothing but love you. You need to go heal that broken child that's hiding inside of you that make you think that you can talk to anybody any kind of way. Because some people don't care how you talk. They're going to talk right back. And then it's going to be disrespect, right? But it wasn't disrespectful when you did all that to other people. Nah. And that's how Abel was. That's how Cain was. Cain was just one of them family members that, don't worry, God, that's just how he is. He ain't finna bring you nothing special. That's just how he is. No, that's not how he finna be with God. God said, no, I'm not accepting that. You can return that to sender, but I'm not accepting that. Now you can go back, Cain, and get a better offering, and you can bring it back, and then I'll accept it. But I'm not finna accept this. I'm God. You got me messed up. I'm not finna bow down like your family bow down to you. I'm not finna just let you do what you want to do to me. Did you forget who I am? I'm not finna do this with you. I'm not finna do this with you. You can go back and get another offering, and you can come back with that. But I'm not finna accept this stuff. Abel bought the good stuff. Abel bought everything he had. He bought the first of everything. The good fat calf, the good food. He bought the first of everything. And you bought me what you didn't really want. So now I'm not accepting that. And you don't have to accept people foolishness. You don't have to accept that family member that sit around here and disrespect everybody. That sit around here and try to talk about everybody. That sit around here and try to fight at every doggone event. That's why we can't even have family functions without them showing their natural behind. Nah. You don't have to accept that. God pushed it back. God said, no, I don't want that. You can take that back to sender. But you can come with something else. That's what you can do. You can come back with what I asked you to come back with, but I'm not accepting this. And that's just how it is in life. You ain't got to sit at that table. That's what I did in Thanksgiving. I said, y'all ain't got to go to them doggone people's house. You ain't got to go to them people's house and fake the funk with them so they can try to critique you when they whole life falling apart, but they see you as easy target and they can pick at you. Nah, you ain't got to accept that mess. You ain't nobody punching bag. Don't nobody got the rights to sit here and do you any kind of way. You ain't finna lay down here and let people talk to you and treat you any kind of way. That's not how life happened. You don't just let people do that. God didn't make you nobody doormat. You don't let people just wipe their feet on you. No, you stand up for yourself. And if you ain't never had no voice, take some of mine. Take some of mine. Because I don't stand for that foolishness. You over here talking about, well, why you ain't got your college degree? Why you let Papa feel on me? Oh, okay. Yeah, why you on your fifth husband? Oh, okay, woman at the well. You need to have a visit with Jesus. Yeah, okay. Make sure you know what you're talking about when you come over here to critique me. Make sure your table clean. Oh, okay. I'm hiding in the closet. Oh, okay, come on out. It's time to face them sins. Yeah, you want to put mine on the table? Well, we're going to have a good airing out session here. Yeah, my clap back real. When people want to sit around here and talk about other people, but you don't want to sit here and deal with your stuff. Come on out. It's so easy to see other people's stuff. Why you not married yet? Why you married? Why you on your 5th marriage? Clearly marriage ain't working for you. I want to make sure I get it right. Oh, okay. Listen, they always try. They try it, but you ain't nobody doormat. You don't sit around here and let people do you any kind of way and talk to you any kind of way. Sweep your porch before you come over here and sweep mine. You don't got to answer all them crazy, stupid questions, and you ain't got to feel uncomfortable at the table. If you feel uncomfortable at the table, get up, because the table ain't for you. Ain't nobody telling y'all to sit here at these tables where these people treat y'all any kind of way. No, you worth more than that. You worth more than that. You ain't got to sit at somebody's table. If they don't want you at the table, doggone it, get up. Get up. Go home and make your own food. And if you don't know how to cook, tag me in something and I'll show you how to make a doggone Thanksgiving dinner. You ain't got to sit at them people's table. And you ain't got to be accepted by the world. The world ain't going to accept you anyway. And that's good. Build your own little place. Build your own little peaceful place. So when you want to come out, you can. And when you need to get back inside, go back inside. You ain't got to be out there. You ain't got to be out there with them people. Who is them? Who are they? Child. Alright. Listen. Peace is a very expensive thing. And you don't want to lose it. Trying to go fit in with somewhere you will never fit in. Sometimes they don't want you at the table. And sometimes they invite you in the table so they can pick at you. Nah, we ain't on that. You know when somebody don't like you. I believe that Abel knew that Cain didn't like him. But it was his brother. Of course he gonna go. Of course he gonna go to an event. Because his brother's there and he gonna get a harvest. And you know he gonna be able. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be himself. He ain't trying to show off. He just being who he is. But a lot of people don't like you just because of who you are. That's why a lot of people since you've been born been attacking you since you've been born. They knew that you was different from the day you were born. And they knew they had to try to break you since the day you were born. They were hoping that they can get to you. That's why they used to ask your mama, can you come over? Can you spend the night? Can they babysit you? And when you get over there, they torture you. They torture you. I remember growing up, my mama had to work 3 jobs. And she had us a babysitter. And she was supposed to be like a little sweet girl in the neighborhood, whatever. She was like a teenager. And she used to watch me and my sisters and my brothers. So when my mama would go to work, she'd be acting like she all nice and sweet with us. And as soon as my mama would go to work, she'd wait like maybe an hour. Then she'd leave us in the house and she'd go in the neighborhood with all the boys. And if we come outside where she was to see what's going on, she'll cuss us out. Get back in the house. Go bathe. Don't you come out here. I was like, okay. She would treat us like a dog when my mama left. But when my mama came back, she was just as sweet as she can be. Yeah, hey, y'all. There go the babies right there. After she done talked to us like a dog, locked us in the house, went and ran the streets, didn't watch us. My sister in there making us food because she not finna make us nothing. But my mama paying her to babysit us. But she ain't doing the job. As soon as my mama left was as soon as she left. And we in the house, I'm on the chair with my sister in there trying to make dinner because she ain't in here doing nothing with us. My mama done paid you to watch us, but you out here in the streets and talking to us like a dog when we come out there and tell you we hungry. Get back in the house. Go bathe. I'll never forget the way she said bathe. It was bathe. That's how she talked to us, like a dog. And I was like, well, dang. Okay. And it wasn't until my sister went to my mama crying and she was like, Ma, can I just watch them because she don't be treating us right. Like, I'd rather just watch them. I'd rather just do it because no, Like, the way this lady treated us was just disgusting, despicable. Just because she wanted to be in the streets and still get paid to watch some kids that she ain't watching. And you really don't like kids. That's why I'm real careful about who's around my kids. Because, nah, you ain't finna play them games. Not with mine. Go on, meet your maker. Go on, meet your maker. Yeah, the way they treated us was crazy. But some people just try to manipulate you. And if you're not wise enough, and they'll get you. But it's not even with wisdom, because manipulation is just that. Some of the wisest people will fall for some of this foolishness. If you're not really with God like that, and God you don't have that discernment, you'll fall for some of it. Even the best fall down. Even the best. The devil is a good liar. That's what he does. He's a great liar. So he's going to make a lot of things seem real. So anyway, back to the story. Abel. Cain and Abel. So after God rejected Cain and told him to go back. And get another offering. Now, he didn't say I wouldn't accept it. He said, go get me another offering. Period. He went, confronted Abel in the field, and he killed him. He took his life right there. He slain his brother's life because God told him that he's not accepting his fake offering and that he need to go get the real offering. God told him, no, I ain't accepting it. You need to go do something else. You need to go do something else. Yeah. So he went to his brother because how dare his brother do good? How dare his brother bring a good offering to the table? How dare? This is why it's really, really imperative that you pay attention to the grounds that you're sowing on. And this is why I'm trying to break down the religious spirit and its fake offering. Because when it all fall down, y'all gonna be sitting here like, oh, I sowed on such and such ground. I did. But no, that wasn't real. That wasn't real. When them people be lying to y'all, and them people be, I'm talking about last year, I seen an influx. This year is not so much. It's kind of like they trying to pull away from it, but it's still there. Every now and then, I get on here and I see somebody talking about, right now I see in the spirit. Let me get myself together. Right now, I see in the spirit. Right now. I see right now in the spirit. God telling you if you don't sow a seed of $100 right now, you go miss out on your blessing. Oh, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I see it right now. That's that religious. God ain't told you none of that. God ain't told you none of that. Stop lying. God didn't tell you none of that. I'm tired. God didn't tell you none of that. And I be walking with God and God ain't told me that damn time. So when God told you that, and I know he speak to us differently, but God ain't tell Cain and Abel that. And if he ain't tell Cain and Abel that, he telling you that. He ain't even tell Leviticus that. But now he telling you this? Get up out of here. Stop this foolishness. And he told you a specific amount of American dollars. Did he? Doggone it. I can't. These people here. And then, people, and this is why you have to be so careful when you've been a leader, because people are following you because they're hungry and they're thirsty for God. So, of course, they're going to be like, okay. I only got this much. I'm about to send this. I'm about to sow on some good ground. This, and it's not their fault because you are responsible for them. You are leading them. So, of course, they're going to say, okay, well, my pastor said I need to sow a seed of 100. This might be my last $100, but I'm gonna sow it anyway. So, at night, I counsel people, and I have a woman that always send me tithes and offerings all the time, never fail. So I was counseling her, and I said, if I see your name pop up in the offering again, I'm gonna snap. I don't need you to tithe to me no more. I need you to save. Take that money that you call yourself giving to me, put in a savings account. Get your stuff together. I'm not gonna tell the whole situation, but do what you need to do. I don't want to see your name pop up, talk about some tithes. I don't need that right now. You need to feed you. And once you get your house in order, then God will start instructing you to do more. I don't need your last. I'm not asking for your last. I'm not even asking for your first, honestly. I'd be happy if somebody sent $1. Period. Because I know how hard it is to work out here. You ain't got to do none of that. If you giving your neighbor some good words of wisdom, you tithe them to them. If you give a homeless person something to eat on the street, you tithe them to them. If you dealt with somebody in their pain and you talking them off that bridge, you tithe them to them. It's different ways. You ain't always got to send your money places. I don't need your last. I want you to get up. I want you to build yourself up. When you able, be like, oh yeah, Pastor Ladere gave me this word. I'm going to send her this. Whatever. That's fine. What I want you to do is build yourself up. What my goal in life is to help us all get on levels where we can all eat. I don't want to be up here in a doggone Michael Kors business suit with the latest and greatest Chanel and my congregation looking hungry. I don't want to pull up in a BMW and my congregation barely got $5 to get to work. Like, nah, I ain't on that. That's greed. That's gluttony. That's disgusting behavior. That's disgusting behavior. That's disgusting. That is disgusting, and that is religious. They want to make sure they have the status quo of being good up there while the people are hungry. But you can't give back to nothing. I took my last and did light bills. I know how it is to be in the dark. I know how it is to be hungry. Come on now. Come on. But y'all supposed to be the leaders. Where y'all leading people to? I ain't following. I lead myself. Seem like I'm doing a good job at it. Anyway, God came to Cain after he killed his brother and buried him in the field. And God asked Cain, he said, where's your brother? Where's Abel? And he was all nasty with God because when the enemy caught for being disgusting, they try to catch a little attitude. So he said to God, I do not know. Am I my brother's keeper? God said to him, your brother's blood is crying out from the ground. Your brother's blood is crying out from the land. Then he told Cain that you're going to wander for all of your days. You're going to be a vagabond and nobody going to help you. Nobody going to help you. And if anybody is to help you, they're going to have God's wrath. So when you see people with a reprobated mind talking to themselves and this and that, you got to ask what kind of trial are they in? What kind of trial are they in? What did they do to offend God? Because some people think because it hasn't happened to them yet that they're getting away with it. No, not at all. That just means God's getting ready to get them something they can't even come back from. God gives us opportunity to correct ourselves. He said, don't let the sun go down and still be angry. Go fix what you need to fix. God has told them to go fix what they need to fix with you. Go fix what they need to fix. Some people so proud and so honorary that they don't want to. They'll let the sun go down. Next thing you know, they're going to be a vagabond, roaming the street, no place to call home, talking to themselves, all because you wouldn't go make amends with your neighbor. All because you wouldn't go make amends with that person that you know you wrong. All because you were too proud and honorary to say, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. You don't want nobody to see you coming down to somebody else's level and apologizing because you think you up there. You think that's what you think. But that ain't the case. Anyway, I'm about to get ready to get off because I got to concentrate on my top part. And I'm going slow and I'm over this. Anything over 30 minutes, I'll be over. I'm the worst person to put in the chair because I'd be over it. I'd be ready to go. But yeah, he said that he will be wondering for the rest of his life being a vagabond. And that's what's about to happen to everybody that came up against you. Everybody. And if I'm going to leave off on this live, I'm going to leave you with, don't be sitting at tables that you ain't wanted at. You ain't got to take nobody foolishness. You ain't got to be treated like you ain't nothing. They can't talk to you any kind of way. Who they think they is? Who they think they are that they can talk to you any kind of way? Who they think they are that they can treat you any kind of way? You ain't got to stand for that. You ain't got to stand for that at all. When they talk to you, they better talk to you with the same respect they want to be talked to. When they ask for something, they better have the goodness in their heart when they come to you. You ain't got to be talked to like you crazy. You don't have to be talked to with no backhand compliments. You ain't got to be treated like you ain't nothing. Don't you dare accept no foolishness like that. Don't you dare. They got to talk to you with some respect on your name. Yeah, they got to talk to you with some respect on your name. Don't they dare sit up here and think that they can talk to you and treat you any kind of way because of some status quo. Nah, Mm-mm. And I don't care that they been your family member. And I don't care that this just who they are. Well, this not who they are when they're around you. They're going to behave around you. They're going to treat you with some respect. Or you ain't going to be at their table. You are the prize. You are the one that God favors. You are the one that God loves. And you ain't got to be at their table. Let them eat by themselves. And let them wonder why they sit at the Thanksgiving table and you ain't there. I wonder if such and such coming. I wonder if they on their way. No. No. Mm-mm. Have a good day. And go fix them generational curses, boo. Okay. Anyway. Anyway, let me get off so I can finish the top of this because I'm honestly over it. I am over it. And yeah, this is too long. I got like 3 braids left and I'm over it. I love y'all. Have a good day. I'm finna enjoy my little off day. I'm finna go to the grocery store. Go see about some doggone chickens since I'm about to make a farm. See, I'm finna even get a doggone chicken coop. Lord Jesus, he finna have me like Noah over here. He about to have me a Noah. God ain't collecting no 2 roaches. We gonna leave them here. We ain't taking them to the next world. We ain't taking no roaches with us, God. I don't even know why Noah collected them roaches on the doggone boat. He could have left them here. Anyway. I can make a coop. I'll make one. Okay, y'all. I love y'all. Let me get off. Have a good day.